Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Let's Play of the Baldur's Gate Trilogy. This one's a little bit longer. I forgot how long this level takes. Also, I'm a little bit rusty, so forgive me for that. But we'll be clearing the entire level of the Machine of Lum the Mad.
What? Where did you come from? I didn't call you up, did I? No, of course not. Only planar creatures. Children, imprisoned one. Who you are is not really important anyway.
This is one of my favorite levels actually, because it's a puzzle, but it's not... I don't feel like it's cheesy. It allows you to use both your mind and your character stats. And that's the best level design, in my opinion. I don't know why I keep picking up money. There's no reason to. I have $216,000, or gold. There's no reason to be picking up this money, but it's just a force of habit. So it's difficult to tell exactly how much damage those skull traps do, but I'm fairly certain if they fail their saving throw, it's doing about 25 damage per tick, so 50 total. And if they're getting their saving throws, then it's doing about 30 damage per spell. So for a level 3 spell, that's really amazing. And that's why it far outclasses Fireball. Just because Fireball gets capped at 15d6. So let's say 15 on average, you'll get 3 on each of the rolls. So 15 times 3 is 45 damage. Have that with the saving throws. And what is that? 22? 22, 23 damage. So Skull Trap is doing a little bit more. And it's magic damage, which is much less resisted than fire damage.
Time is up for you, my friend.
That being said, Fireball does have its uses in parties because you can easily stack up 100% magic or fire resist or higher. So you can cast spells on your melee fighters, and it will actually heal them if they have more than 100% fire resist. But for a solo character like myself, where I'm just trying to put out as much damage as possible, it's obviously better to be using the highest damage spells. Especially since I'm immune to magic damage due to this this cloak, this overpowered cloak. So I'm sure you figured it out by now, but these magic golems are immune to magical weapons, so you have to use a non-magical weapon. So nice, or BioWare was nice enough, or in Black Isle, to give you a chest with every possible non-magical weapon in the previous room. But when I was a kid and first playing through here, I was like, man, these guys are invincible, what the hell?
must be done. I'm waiting. It's probably best left to me.
And as always, with Mind Flayers, it's always best to use summons that are immune to psionic attacks. So, the Skeleton Warriors and Moored Swords are your best friends.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting. Hold still. Yeah.
That being said, these Skeleton Warriors are wearing out their welcome. I've talked about it in a previous episode, but I don't think they're quite powerful enough for this stage of the game. They're not terribly tanky. Granted, they do get 2 attacks around, as far as I know, so improved haste does significantly improve their combat damage, but they die so quickly to most enemies. And the ones they can dispatch easily, you can just do manually with your normal characters, so they kind of become redundant.
I'll see to it.
So I'm not sure if this is a glitch or not, but it seems like my skull traps are dealing damage to my swords. I thought they were immune to magic, but maybe I'm remembering that incorrectly. But I keep killing my own summons. You'll see me do it again later on. And again, thank you to you guys who keep pestering me about getting more videos up. I actually like that. It makes me feel good that you guys actually care that I've been slacking on putting videos up. I just had some personal stuff going on and moving into the new house and all that, and I've been real lazy. So I don't have any great excuses, but hopefully I can get back into the swing of things and finish up this playthrough here in the next few weeks. Once we get out of Watcher's Keep, I don't think we have a whole lot to do left. I don't think I've done the Fire Giants yet, so we'll do Fire Giants, we'll do a Bozzagal, Balthazar inside whatever that town is. I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. Like I said, I haven't played Throne of Ball in years probably, so I'm a little bit rusty. Once I get to a certain place, I'll remember the enemies and all that, but yeah, at this point I can't remember what's coming down the pipe. Back in the day, I'm sure you guys are similar if you've played this game any number of times. I used to know every single enemy placement for the entirety of Baldur's Gate 2 and Throne of Ball. So I don't have that level of mastery at this game any longer, but I feel like my gameplay has not been suffering, especially since my character is overpowered as hell right now.
I shall prevail.
Give me some direction. I hope this is what I'm waiting. I'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I hope this is worth it.
And that death was 100% due to me forgetting things about this game.
direction. I'm waiting. Yeah. I'll see to it. Let's do this quick and painless. Yeah. Let's do this quick and painless.
And you could see this time, I did the exact same thing as before, but I was berserking at the time, so that imprisonment had no effect. If you're not a berserker, then you can use spell immunity, abjuration, or obviously a thief, and detect the traps.
I shall
Yeah,
prevail.
I'm there. If it must be done. It's probably best left to me. Hey, not a concern. I hope this is worth it. Give me some direction. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see to it.
One of my few complaints with this game, after playing other games like League of Legends, other isometric um, games, is the lack of a fast map scroll. I like to use my mouse to touch the corners of the map in order to get that, to move the camera, and the scroll speed in this game is so much slower than any other game I play. But all things considered, that's such a minor complaint. Another reason why these skeleton warriors aren't as good as they used to be is because they're not an instant cast any longer. They used to be a casting time of 5, so when you have the Robe of Vecna and the Amulet of Power like I do now, anything casting time 5 or less is instant. But these were nerfed when the Enhanced Edition came out, so now the casting time is 9. You used to be able to summon 5 of them instantly with improved alacrity, and that was nice. I kind of missed that. All things considered, they're still a great summoning spell. One of the best in the game, probably the 3rd best. Well, 4th, counting the Diva, because the Diva is worse than the Planetar, but it's probably 2nd best, and then Mord's Sword. Although I don't have any experience using the demons, like the Balor or any of the others, the really high level demon spells. If you'd like me to see though, or like me to use those instead of um, the same old summons that I've been using, let me know. I don't mind trying out different things. I'm the kind of person that once I find something that works, I kind of just stick with it.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting. I'll see to it. Let's... It's done. I'm waiting. I'm there. Yeah, if it must be done.
I'm starting to think that these Githyankis, their AI is kind of bugged out. It seems like they do a lot of pre-buffing when they see a party, but they don't do a whole lot of attacking. Like they try to do that armor of faith, and they try to do poison weapon, and they try to drink their invisibility potions and all that stuff. But they kind of just glitch out and do nothing. Here you see me trading some spells out. I was thinking to myself that there was a dragon fight here because I know there's a dragon somewhere in Watcher's Keep that you have to fight, but I couldn't remember whether it was here or in the next level. Um, for those of you at home, it is in the next level. But I was just dicking around with my spellbook a little bit. I also can't for the life of me remember what's on my spell triggers. I'm hoping that my main one is like 3 Pierce Magics or whatever, the ones that lower the resistance. I guess we'll find out when we fight a dragon. But if it's not that setup, then the dragon's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So you've seen me fight dragons before. I kind of just like to lower its resistance during time stop uh, and improved alacrity, and then just spam all my quick spells at him and try to burst him down before the time stop even ends.
Not a concern. Hold still.
So this is one of the few demi-liches in the game, but just like Kangax in Baldur's Gate 2, just put on spell immunity abjuration, and you're immune to his imprison. And they do have regeneration, so you need to kind of burst them down with a +5 or better weapon, if I remember correctly. Alternatively, you can also use a protection from magic scroll. That's one of the good places to use it, I think. I can't remember whether they last 24 hours or 8 or maybe even 1 or 2 hours. But excuse me, I'm hiccuping. In theory, you could probably cast a protection from magic scroll right there and then use it for the remainder of the next level. And protection from magic is extremely important in the next few fights, like the Seal Guardians or whatever they're called, the ones right before Demigorgon. I'm curious to see how those fights go, because I remember them being extremely hard, but I've never soloed it before.
Time is up. Yeah.
At least I don't think I have.
Scream for mercy.
So these symbols on the ground, they show you what order you need um, your little fires here to be in.
Give me some direction. This is worth it.
If you're not prepared for that fight, those guys do a ton of damage because they have Whirlwind Attack, the high level ability. I didn't realize that before. I thought they were just like overpowered or something. I didn't know why they were doing so much damage when I was younger. But you gotta be careful with those guys.
I'm waiting. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see to it.
Oh, they also have hardiness. So right there you see me kill all my own summons because I'm dumb. It seems like the magical swords have about 40 health. So no matter what, 2 skull traps will kill them. I believe Horrid Wilting is able to be cast without dealing any damage to them. I've probably proven that in this this playthrough so far, but I can't for the life of me remember.
No! Spare me, please! I beg you, don't hurt me! I never meant any harm. It was all the machine's fault, I tell you! I'm just a poor
So I spared Karsten in this playthrough. I don't remember what happens if you kill him, if he has like more loot, something worthwhile. Just to be safe, it might be worthwhile to kill him, just to make sure you get all the gear that you possibly can. One unfortunate thing about soloing is that you don't get to use a lot of the interesting items that you get out of here. Like that Axe of Unyielding is fantastic, and the Storm Star is a really good, I think it's a mace. There's a dagger that you get out of here that can be upgraded by Sespinar. There's all sorts of interesting and cool gear that you can get out of Watcher's Keep, but because we're soloing, we don't ever use it. So here, until the end of the video, I'm just going to be using all these handwritten notes that I've found, and and using the Machine of Lum the Mad to improve my stats. At the end, all my stats will be +1. I'll also have, I think, +10% more magic resist, and I'll have the Storm Star mace. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.